James Sunderland is one of the most iconic and unique characters in gaming history.
James is a very layered character, although it might not be obvious from the start. You can tell he's been through a lot, and now he's come to this strange place, driven by this insane hope that his wife could still be alive. And I feel that's very easy to identify with, because, well, we've all lost someone, and what wouldn't we give if by some miracle they could be brought back?
We wanted to stay true to the original design, but we also wanted to use modern technology to expand on the concept of an ordinary man pushed into extraordinary situations. Our version of James has 3D facial hair. You will see his clothes getting dirtier and his face more tired as he progresses through the game.
It'd be very easy to get carried over the top with a very flashy design, but this will be missing the point of who James is as a character. It had to be not too cool, not too good looking. There is this aspect of James of being a bit more of a pretend hero than an actual heroic figure.
The story of Silent Hill 2 is the story of James. Everything he does in that story is meaningful, and therefore everything the player does is meaningful. That's why we were very deliberate about the actions that we ask the players to perform. They all have meaning.
So we want the players to feel uneasy with James, to feel not really prepared what will happen next.
Mary? There are very few games where the narrative permeates this many layers of the experience. It's not just about dialogue or any written text. The story informs game design, level design, the visuals. It's all there to serve James's journey.
It was also crucial to animate him in a way that reflects his character. He's an office worker, not someone accustomed to fighting. His posture is hunched, and every action you take is far from heroic.
He's not standard battle-ready action hero. He's not someone that is very experienced with combat or parkour. So we usually use references of videos of just normal people, very often recording ourselves.
Working with professional actors on the set, it's a completely different story. Especially for the game like this, it was very important to have an actor that is able to portray all of those emotions, even not through words, but through facial expressions and acting in a specific way during those scenes. And Luke Roberts was probably our best choice in the casting process.
When you're playing an iconic character such as James Sunderland, you obviously have to respect the original and not deviate too far from a much-loved legacy.
So it's funny because during Luke's initial audition, everything went wrong. The audio quality was terrible, we were running super late, the lines got mixed up, but, there was just something so special about this particular actor embodying this role.
My name's James Sunderland.
He was able to bring those another layers of the character into the scene.
So he's eminently relatable, and he's out of his depth, which is one of my favorite scenarios. So he is not an action hero by any means. He is just a guy who is a little lost at the top of this game, and in a sense of, he is to a greater extent in a bewildered state.
Action!
Come on! Hurry!
In this project, we use multiple motion capture solution to capture all the body nuances and detail. And on top of that, we add top-notch HMC, so head-mounted camera that capture all the actor expression, subtleness, and everything on their faces.
I don't know if it shows, but I'm actually old enough to have played the original Silent Hill 2 when it came out. And without any exaggeration, it was a life-changing experience. I don't think I'd be doing what I do now had I not played it at that point in time. And a lot of the impact it had to do with James and the way the game portrayed his inner struggle in ways that were just groundbreaking.
For the long-time fans, I hope when they will launch the game, they will feel, finally, I'm playing Silent Hill game again. That's what I was longing for so long. And for the new players, I hope this game, with all of its aspects, puzzles, exploration, combat, will deal as a nice invitation to this wonderful franchise.